Hello, hello, everyone. Oh, the game's not showing. Oh, there we go. There it is. Can everyone hear me all right? Oh, Jesus. You can definitely hear me in the foreground. Excellent, excellent. Can we hear the game okay? Or at all? You should be hearing the theme song if you're going to hear anything at all. I don't think we hear anything. Game is barely audible, but we hear it. Okay. Okay, that's fine. Amelia. You poking me for treats. Now she gets screen time. Time on the screen. Time on the screen. Who's the sweet baby? You clearly came here so you could get held and help Papa with his GoFundMe that he's trying to get funds for. Who's my sweet girl? Ah, kitty. You're more important than a game. Aw, well, thank you. I appreciate that. You're more important than a game. It truly is what every man wants to hear. Pin the GoFundMe on Twitch. Excellent idea. Get that URL. Oop. Bam. Paste. Pin. Manually unpinned at end of stream. Boop. Thank you. I don't think I can do that over here in Restream or YouTube. But maybe I'm wrong. I can't find. Okay. Already got 15 views. Crazy. Oh, I'm looking at the old one. That's what's throwing me off. Hold up. Not monitoring the right monitor. There it is. There it is. All right, we're good now. Monitoring. Okay, we should be good. Boop. Oh yeah, our therapist has me testing how much I can handle going out every week. So far, I found I max out my energy at 3 times a week. 4 is pushing it. So like 3 outings. Like where you go out and do things at a place or go around and such. Okay, now we've got the proper amount of views represented. Yee. That's not too bad. But like I have 5 outings scheduled this week because I clearly hate myself. You know, you clearly love yourself enough to go out. It is, and you love other people, and those people love you. So doesn't that make it worth it? Can I rotato chip this? Go. More than that, I didn't know. More than I didn't know I'd be so overwhelmed. Oh. No, not worth it. Well. I mean, yeah, it'll be worth it. I mean, what are the 5 outings? Sounds like a mystery that I'm unlocking. What are the 5 outings? Is it 5:30 in the morning? Oh dear. Okay. 5:30 in the morning. I should huh. I should extend that poll. Just letting everybody know that I'm going. Amelia Grace. You've gotten treats. Go on, go on. And then Oop. Italics. Bam. Wait. Don't show again. Remove. Publish. Confirm. Sorry, I had to lock in over here. Post the thing to the server. I already went on 3 of them. Oh, okay. So just 2 more left. I went to get groceries on Sunday. Generally exhausting. And then Tuesday I hung out at Barnes and Noble. Fun. I love a good Barnes and Noble. Then Wednesday Mama took me shopping again. More exhausting. So I can see like you're tired. And now I have 2 more on Saturday and Sunday. Wow. One for more groceries. Lots of groceries in a short span. And then one to see Michelle. The only one really worth the misery is Michelle. You got at least one. More groceries is interesting. I mean, groceries is still worth it. Save that. Did I hit publish? I did. Cool. I bet Caden fell asleep waiting for me to actually stream. Oh shit, there he is. I talked shit. Hey Caden, good to have you here. I was more talking shit about me, honestly. No, because I could have saved time on Sunday by having a list, but I didn't think of it, and we had to go shopping Wednesday to fix that issue. Oh. The mistake I make every week. Yeah, I never have a list. At best, I have a list in my head of the things I like to make a lot, and that is like chili. So I got the list for that. And then, yeah, it really is just the list for my favorites. ADHD prioritization. More groceries wasn't needed, but I was stupid. You weren't stupid, you just forgot. Can't call yourself stupid. Don't talk about my friend that way. Shaking my head, talking bad about your mod. I fucking hate autocorrect. Autocorrect can be a nightmare. It's like, I know you're trying to help, but I would like to strangle you, and you are an inanimate object. You're a program. You're You're non-corporeal, but dear God, you are raising my blood pressure. Blah, yeah, blah, blah, blah. Don't you blah, blah me. Don't you blah, blah, blah me. It's rude. What's here? We got a credit card. I want to read the threatening letter. Contains nothing of interest. Damn it. I already read that. Can't do anything with... Sure. Oh, shit. It's actually a proper cover. Using the fucking janky ass models from the game. Book. No, the blah 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 is rude. You put that away, young man. Young collective. Uh, uh, uh. You impertinent collective. Trying to modify my insults to match the situation, and it's like, there's a lot to work with here. Or dare you make insolence so complicated? Can I just read the menu? Contains nothing of interest. Contains nothing. The thank you letter contains nothing of interest? No. That would be really wholesome to read. No, I like that. Okay. I gotta put this book down somewhere. I'm gonna put it over here with the other highfalutin books. That technically, put the fucking stock trading thing in the mayor's office actually is a little too true to life. Comic book Scorpman, The Death of D. Derry. Hold up. This is good for our psyche. And then this is bad for our lungs, but good for our psyche. So, I think we are back on track and going. So, hi, my name is Matthew Malachite. Hi, I'm a little bit late. No worries. I'm a little bit unscheduled. So, no worries there. It was very last minute decision. So last minute that I did not do what I was supposed to do and just use YouTube's community thing to let y'all know. It didn't give me a notification. Oh. I don't know what is up with that. Sometimes it just doesn't happen. Oh, right. Yeah. Let's go into my backyard that I'm trying to secure. Do I still have anything? Got a bunch of... Okay, I need a bunch of that. The rest of that I can take. I failed that glitched run in Isaac I was talking about yesterday. Damn. I kept coming close on some greed runs while after yesterday's stream, but I did not succeed. I am emptying out this whole car. I ended up getting an item that spawned 12 troll bombs every 3 seconds. So I just didn't survive. Damn. Glitched items are really something. I'm looking forward to that whenever I get to that. Oh yeah, Repentance Plus gets added to Switch on November 19th. I know. Then we'll all be able to the Binding of Isaac together. Is it a max of 4? Because I think then we'd have at least 3 amongst us. Among us. It's 4, I think. So it's me, Caden, Ivy and company. And I don't know if anyone else plays Binding of Isaac. I main a tainted character, so it might be a little spoiler. The characters getting spoiled isn't the hugest thing for me. I love Tainted Maggie. What is Tainted Maggie capable of is a crazy ass sentence to say, but I'm saying it. Yeah, thank you everyone for being here for yet another help this man not get evicted stream. Do annotated map. Hold up. Safe place barricaded first. Hid guns inside. Interesting. This game's definitely much improved. Basically, like, you can hug enemies for big damage to them, and everything that dies via her hug attack drops a half heart. Whoa, that's crazy. I didn't expect a hug. I didn't eat last night? You didn't sleep at all or didn't sleep well? Both are frustrating and are definitely gonna leave you tired. Make smoke bomb, get mask filter, improvise gas mask, and recharge filters. Yay, I can read it. I didn't sleep at all? That's awful. I'm so sorry. You should, I mean, are you in a position to get any rest at all? Or are you just gonna wait until nighttime so you can reset? Power blink, what I miss? Oh, welcome back. Just me chilling. Just some Binding of Isaac talk. Slightly intentionally, because I didn't want to eat. Ah, yes. The stubbornness. Matthew, I have schoolwork. I can't eat right now. That's understandable, but please don't overextend yourself. Definitely sleep tonight, at least. Lest you begin to hallucinate. Yeah, Merp, yeah. You gots to sleep. Oh, can I just... Oh, it is. It's now just trash. Place item. Empty plastic bottle. I need to put water in here. Of the future. I once stayed up for 3.5 days straight. No, do not do that. You are doing a deep disservice to your body. Okay, so much deal. What are we doing? Rating it. Let's go raid a Trade Winds Forge. We're gonna go harvest the hell out of that. Burner, can you tell me what happens to our brains when they're sleep deprived? We know you're doing the research. They shut down. Hallucinations, more insomnia, fatigue, delusions. But that 3-day period wasn't intentional. I was having a massive existential crisis when that happened. Yeah, consciousness will get away from you like that. Yeah, just definitely please don't do yourself dirty like that. Let yourself rest. Fine. Fine. Yay, they're gonna sleep. I don't know who's fronting. I understand, but right now you're purposefully depriving your brain of sleepy time. And I don't think you want to experience any of those symptoms, do you? He does seem the type to just tolerate it, though. Whenever I want to experience those symptoms, I take 9 Benadryl and see all the bugs. No, don't you do that. Don't you do that at home or anywhere else. Kids, don't try this at home or anywhere else. I've never seen the bugs. I've never had visual hallucinations. I've had dreams at the worst. Benadryl is a deliriant, if I recall correctly. I think so. I know it's a fucking sedative, that's for damn sure. I'm uncertain about deliriant. All right, here's the car that I had to ditch because I crashed it. Unfortunately, this pink version of the same car model was right there. Okay, I think this is the turn. That's a whole other issue I will not touch today. Just go eat so you can process better. Yeah. Sleep or the learning doesn't really retain like how you'd want. Without good sleeping habits, your education will go to shit. Benadryl hallucinations seem normal. Insects, people that aren't really there, normal objects. I won't do Benadryl recreationally. I was joking. Thank you. Don't even do it medicinally. I don't know. If you need it, use as directed. Use Benadryl as directed. Benadryl. Give Benadryl. Let's go over. It's a deliriant. Same with the spice. Nutmeg. Yeah, I've never consumed enough nutmeg to experience that. Only enough to enjoy very specific baked goods. That's all. Oh shit. Okay. Boop. Oh wait, my bad. There we go. Now we're in. Use as prescribed. Benadryl is over the counter. Yep. Use as directed. Nutmeg is a deliriant if you do it too much. Not the Benadryl I've had. What, you get that prescription Benadryl? I don't know if I've ever seen such a thing. But I don't really use Benadryl because I've heard about the sleepy time effects, and I'm just like, that's way too worrying. Oh, yeah. We're still looking for steel, but I'm also just sort of overall looking through what they've got. A lot of very handy stuff. Okay. Let's see. To craft what I'm looking for, to build. Welding. Wall frame. Welding level 2. Welding torch, steel rod, and welding rods. Right. Okay. And what what does level 1 look like? Because I think level 1 is what I have. Wow, these require... Basically, everything requires a higher level of a welding than I have. Okay. At best, I can get these wall frames. He not learned. Wire fence. Well, we've learned a lot today. I was checking because I'm like, do I need all of these explosives, but like flammables, like the oxygen tank and the propane for the welding? Ooh, hard hat. Heavy duty Benadryl is not over the counter. Regular Benadryl is over the counter. Gotcha. Heavy duty Benadryl. Here. I don't. There. You had a nearly 2-hour call with insurance today, and now you're exhausted? Oh my god. Understandable. How did it end up being that long? I guess I've had it prescribed to me because of high dosing. Damn. Am sick. Oh, you were sick currently? Get some rest. Just lurk. Let me be here in the background. I don't know if you saw my 2-hour. That's so crazy. The insurance customer service person was giving me a ton of resources and like insider knowledge because she was one of the good ones. That's how. That's awesome. At least it comes from a good place. But yeah, that is a ton of time. And that must have been exhausting. Oh, steel sheets. Oh shit, a blue hard hat. Oh, that's way bluer than I thought it was going to be. Bolts, top, draw plate, calipers, bolt cutters. Welding 3. Hell yes. I do not think I have read Welding 2, but that was a huge find just now. Box of screws. I'm sick like 80% of the time. Why are you sick 80% of the time? Is it the stress? One second, I have to be right back. Aw, Amelia, I'm sorry for startling you. Burner has mentioned they have autoimmune issues. Oh, right. I think that's just been talked about less, so it's less etched into my mind. I have an extremely weak immune system naturally. Do you use like whatever the opposite of immunosuppressant, immunosupportive? meds. I don't know how things work for autoimmune stuff. We became basically friends in that time, lol, when she was on hold and with another department to clarify, she talked about her own experiences with mental health shit. Aw, that's so sweet. It sucks that y'all were stuck there, but it's beautiful that you made a good use of that time and bonded. That's so sweet. Matthew tries not to cry on stream. I don't have any of those, so no. Well, damn. I will be right back. I have to feed these cats who are giving me the side eye. So one moment, please. Damn it, Caden, that was the first thing I saw when I came back. You scoundrel. You. You Luigi squishing monster. Do I want to sit? No. I don't want to sit. I want to stand. Let me check the chats. He's also going to help me fight some medical debt shit. Hell yeah. I have shit I've been dealing with. Sucks that you've been dealing with medical debt shit, but wait, what got redeemed? No cursing. And then I have to like not read the cursing. Set an alarm for 10 minutes. Oh, set a timer for 10 minutes. There we go. Is going to help me fight some medical debt-ish I had been dealing with. Said that when I get the mail that talks about my payments to call back and ask for her specifically so we can fight the a-holes. That's awesome. I love that. You have a partner in fighting against the BS of insurance. Effing collection agencies. And who just redeemed no cursing. At least I thought it was the collective that had done it to me and then made all these posts with curse words in them. I was like, this is diabolical, but no. Let's see. I'm on medic, and then you squished a Luigi, and then you squished more Luigis further down. I'm on Medicaid. I should never be billed for medical or mental health issues. I didn't know that back then, though. Oh, I see. Gotcha. Yeah, I'm in that same position where I get like a thing that's like a bill, but I don't pay anything. It's just like you receive this service. Under other circumstances, there'd be a bill here, but just letting you know an appointment happened, basically. It's the presence of paperwork that proves the absence of insurance payments. It's been years. Oh wow, that's just been sitting on there on your debt this whole time. I'm sorry. I'm glad y'all are getting it fixed now. I've spent a total of almost 220 hours in the office of a psychologist, which sure was necessary, but I don't like that. Yeah, it's an uncomfortable number, especially when you haven't even hit 16 yet, if I remember correctly. Or barely. Only 220 hours, but yeah, at their young age, it's impressive. I would not have been able to count. I wouldn't have had that at that age. But that's due to um my condition and situation being hidden um by the abusive people in my situation. I didn't get to any proper therapy until like my mid 20s, unfortunately. I only needed a psychologist for the most complex diagnoses. My regular counselor could diagnose a lot of things. Okay, that makes sense. But so is that 220 hours of that psychologist, or was that like something separate? This is not a bill paperwork. Yeah, the paperwork where there would have been insurance bill here, but there isn't, so this is not a bill. Yeah, I've been paying it since like 2018 for some ish. Damn. Get rid of that. Get that refunded. 16 will be next year. Damn. It's crazy. I'm glad you got diagnosed this early. That people took it seriously and that it's being pursued. A lot of people end up in mental health situations and then get no support. So, very relieved for you on that. Still at their age, I had more, like probably thousands. Damn. Yeah. It's the difference between parents willing to look at a problem and get things done versus not. So much paperwork in here. I do not give half of an ass for. All right, do they have playing cards in the trash can? Poker. Oh. Antidepressants. Grab and a cigarette pack. And a loser scratch ticket. Playing cards. Copper scrap. I spent most of my time pre 8 years old being assessed and told that I was faking it. Just, what the fuck? It's a bizarre way to do medicine, I must say. She's just pulling your leg, or spank her more, she'll stop. Just insane work from what are supposed to be essentially child caretakers. It's scary. Ooh, I want this box of nails. For a total of evaluations, I've spent around 430 hours being evaluated. Damn. It's crazy that you have these stats. Where are you pulling those? Is that like on an online digital record? Military doctors is why you got. Yes, I remember that being the issue now. Ugh. The military is so important, you would think they would make it less of a dumpster fire in the important places, at least. But unfortunately, it too it seems to be part of the scam that this country has become. Yeah, I have no real stats. There are records I have access to. Damn, mostly my counselor's notes. Ah. I have no idea what my counselor's notes say. I always wonder, it's like, will I be offended by my counselor's notes? Will I be like, oh well, why didn't you tell me? This whole time and you didn't tell me? It's gonna be one of those, I thought you knew. I never had a school counselor like that. Me neither. Not a school counselor, independent. Oh, cool. Is it the same as a therapist? Yes. Cool. I wish I had something like that. It's cool what they've done with the roofs in this game. I just really wish I could go up this. It's not real. It's just decoration. Ugh. Wait, is this? No. Okay. So I'm kind of feeling like most of the non-heal stuff here is kind of not the most interesting. See, what's in everybody's lockers? Time to steal from. Wait. Oh, I see it. Kitty likes chicken, but not fish somehow. Well, dinosaur is delicious. Okay. Oh, I'm sorry, miss. Okay, no one's in there. Why is it called selective mutism if I don't select it? Because your brain is the one that's being selective about it. My cat hates tuna. My cats are not picky. I've not had this problem. For the most part. I think maybe there was some wet food they didn't like, but I think it was more about the brand and not about the flavor. Otherwise, they are not picky. I just tried feeding my kitten Chimkin, and he ate it up, but won't eat any fish from my meals. You're safe to eat all the fish you want. Workman shirt, dust high visibility vest, overalls, work boots, rum in a flask. Work boots. Let's put these on. Oh, I regret that. My feet are all pale now. It looks like my feet are like I'm a white person with bare feet is what it's giving. Do we have better shoes somewhere? Where did my shoes go? Strapped shoes, bloody. Not great. Drop. Drop. Read? Reading in the break room. On spiral chemical warfare. Let's just leave this chemical warfare how-to right there. I love fish. You do? I do not. Oh, did I survive without cursing, or did I curse? Was anyone keeping track? Was I? Because I wasn't. The Second Amendment, March 1981. Okay, yeah, this is what is more my... I put video in Discord of Kitty. Oh, okay. Well, let me drop these work boots. Okay. Where? And then we're just gonna drop stuff here like a barbarian. We got Kitty in the Discord. Sounds like code, but I promise it's literal. Okay, we can see it over there. Doo-doo pets.
Chicken. He got chicken.
Oh. Got some proper muscle chicken.
He got chicken. Chickens.
Aw. Precious. Precious Oscar.
He got chicken.
Sweet babe.
Chickens.
Boop, boop. I'll just... You... No, I was not. Your cussing curse must continue. No, what the hell am I gonna do? You said frick frack paddywhack, I think. Dang, so close. Ugh. Well, I tried, I think. Can't fully remember. Oh, let's fill my water bottle off. I also need to eat. Does this count as eating? Drink all. Yeah, it's chimkin breast from a rotisserie. Ooh, that sounds so good. Oh, I'm just going to keep that bottle. What am I doing? Trying to see if I can hear zombie. Deep fried food makes me sick and tastes horrible. Wow. That's tragic. Some of life's best foods are in that category. But you'll be thinner, so it's going to work out for you. Frick frack patty wag. I call it Markiplier cursing. No, I'm late by 40 minutes. No, it's fine. I'm early by... Normally, I don't stream this day, so... You're right on time. I'm a little early. Just glad to have you here. How you doing? Did I change? Did I change into that shirt? Yeah, I did. Okay. Gonna drop. Don't mind me just changing out of my bloody clothes. Deep. It's not like I like it anyways. Deep fried things don't taste good. That's so strange because deep fried things are popular because they taste good. Because the human brain like it a lot. Human brain really like it. Yeah, you're fine, Matthew. Just judging? I'm not judging. I'm just like, huh. Like someone who's like, I have an active distaste for it is fascinating because It's just like not the usual response and not how I live. I'm a greasy ass MFer. It was like 4 hours. Oh, that's mean. Acting like the only good things are what he likes. No, don't you be like that. It was like 4 hours of therapy a day for 2 weeks. Got me to be diagnosed with OSDD. A very long and annoying process. 4 hours of therapy a day. 2 weeks. Man, that's so much. It sounds very intensive. Yeah, I can see why that would be. Was it every day for 2 weeks? Like literally 2 weeks straight of that? No, some humans like it, not every. The majority. Just because that's the what the human biology prioritizes, like the fats and the grease and the sugars created that like through the frying process. Raven loves bitter things. I like sweet food. But deep fried food is just not my thing. Who are we speaking to? Is it Ivy or Willow? Yeah, and I like snacking on fruits and veggies, but I don't say I feel sorry for you if I don't. If you don't. I don't know. Is it wrong to say that? I only feel sorry because, like, I'm having an amazing time. I wish I could share it with you. Oh, I was spamming my messages to hop on stream. Aw. Thank you both for being so supportive and present. Happy to have you here. How you doing? I had weekend breaks. Okay, that's a relief. It was just the weekdays. It wasn't every single day. I think that would drive me crazy. I didn't even have at least the weekend. I feel sorry for you is condescending. Damn, I'm sorry. Did not intend to condescend or rhyme. Fruit is so very good. Best kind of food. Green grapes, best fruit. Oh, I do love me some green grapes. And now I want grapes. I need to go to the get groceries at some point. Just filling this car with planks so I can secure my place. Oh yeah, Owo wanted me to share her 2 truths, 1 lie. What is it? Food is expensive. Start eating tree bark. It's free. It's right there. There's never parasites in it at all. Oh, those are good. I like the green grapes. I like bananas more, but mostly because they're super sweet after being frozen and then melted. Which, the bananas or the grapes? The bananas are super sweet after being frozen and then melted. That's wild. I had no idea that was an effect that they had. Oh, whoops. There we go. Next seat. Grab you, yeet you, boop, boop, boop. Moving fast. Yes, we do. I've actually never had bananas that way, but I do not like banana texture. I really have to be in the mood for a banana. Usually I'm okay with one. It also depends on what temperature the banana is. I do enjoy a cold banana, but not a frozen banana. Unless there's like chocolate on it. I've never actually, let's see. Yeah, the texture is an acquired taste, but also it's not the same with melted ones. A melted banana. Apple. Apple's all right. Apple, I'm like, it really depends on how it's being used. I get frozen bags of mixed fruit, put them in the fridge, and let them melt over a day or two. Then snackies. Interesting. Just the right level of melt. There we go. I love apple. I feel like I love apple most when it's in a juice form or like a pie form. Eating raw apple is not usually my thing unless there's peanut butter or caramel involved. Raven likes blackberries. I don't. Because they're usually sour or bitter. Interesting. I haven't had many raw blackberries. Usually I have blackberries in like jams or pies or stuff. I'm not a big fan of sour or bitter either. Sometimes, but usually not. Apple is good, especially with peanut butter. Hell yes. Last year she ate nothing but chicken for 7 months until she genuinely got sick from it. Damn. She once walked into her sister banging someone in her bedroom and on her bed. Oh, it's so painfully real. A total of 17 people have sent her dick pics on TikTok as her entire cat girl thing. 1, 2. I'm gonna say this is a classic. They're all true. Oh, I'm legally required to hydrate. Otherwise, someone in tactical gear comes and shoots me. 17 sounds low, actually. 3. 17 does sound low. Like unrealistic. Son of a hydrate. Correct. It's actually 26. Yeah, I knew it was all going to be technically true. And then maybe the numbers. Twitch clip that. It's actually 26. Yeah, that's insane. Men are just not raised right. Guys are just gross as fuck. Yeah. A very direct consequence of them not being raised right. It drives me insane. I'm gonna ask if it's okay to tell the story of the second one. This will be fascinating to hear. I got my first dick pic at 17 from a complete stranger. Never even talked to him. Oof. That could be criminal. That's awful. I got sent them on, I think it was Instagram when I was like 13 or 14. Jesus. by someone of the same age, right? Or is this an Epstein-y situation? Doing that should result in castration. Yep. Or at least a severe beating. I wanted to use these for reinforcing these areas down here, but now I'm second guessing. I don't wonder if I should use. Well, no, I need them for down here. That's for sure. Let's drop. Yeah, I need some arrows. Not some arrows, some nails. And a hammer. Would have brought that, but I'm too busy carrying around this ish. Let's see. It's not really necessary for me to secure the windows down here. It's just kind of nice to have. It was likely criminal. I screamed bloody murder, and my parents then put many restrictions on my Facebook because I didn't know how. Damn. Definitely sounds criminal and traumatizing. Holy shit. World is just rife with predators. I fucking despise it. Ruining people's goddamn childhoods and lives. No, by someone who is a complete fucking stranger, multiple people, I think like 3 people. And I got off that app afterwards, which is mostly why I have no socials. Very fair. That's awful. Jesus. Puggles, my male privilege means I get no more dick pics. I'm so sorry you go through that. Yeah, I don't get them either unless I'm on Grindr. And then it's nonstop, but like it's to be expected kinda. But at the same time, even on Grindr, I'm like, I'm not even there, it's not like a priority or like really responded to, at least for me, with like, that's sufficient, let's go. It's never going to be enough. That's never a sufficient passport. Do zombies even spawn? I've never actually seen one during one of your streams. Yes, you have. They've been all over. I just cleared them out of the building I'm in because I'm making the building into a base. It was just like completely random too. Someone had just been saving that up for you. Ugh. Disgusting. Oh God, and Brianna happens to be here right now. I just checked the who's here. Sorry, Brianna and family. Oh. It was just like completely random too. But yeah, the zombies are still in the game, by the way. They're just not in this area or in the areas I've cleared out. You can see them on the streets. And they will migrate from place to place, so they will wander over here eventually. Otherwise, I wouldn't be down here worrying about, covering up all these windows. The zombies will show up. I've just got like a little calm before the storm. So basically, her sister isn't home. Let's see, Brianna. Oh, it's just reminding me of stuff. People suck sometimes. Not you all, though. I'm sorry. I'm sorry if you've dealt with this shit before. People suck sometimes, yeah. But not us. We try to be the best versions of ourselves around here. So let's see. Let's look at this story. So basically her story, her sister isn't home. So basically her sister isn't home often. So her arrangement is she sleeps in their mom's room because there's 2 beds in there. But one night she brought a boy home and wanted to do the blooming of the flowers. But their mom was in the room. Whoa. And OO wasn't. So they decided to choose OO's room because it has a bed and she wanted to play something on her computer and saw them mid-set. Jeez. Horrible. And just a completely inconsiderate move on her sister's part and just reckless. I hope she got in trouble. God. And like such disrespect. It's like that's my bed. I have to sleep on that, and I've seen all very inconsiderate. Same with most of my experiences. Random, I mean. I'm very glad I'm not on Grindr and never was. Yeah. I'm off it. It was very flattering, but also very dehumanizing. Men should be more estrogenized. Jack, one of like 3 things I can agree with him on. Men should be more estrogenized. I don't know if we should be calling for chemical alteration like that. Brandon at Lol, yeah, someone got in IRL trouble for sending me one last year. So yeah, oh shit. Well, I'm glad they got in IRL trouble, but I'm really sad that that happened to you. Jesus. Basically, Jack's ideology is that men should adapt to have like 20% more natural estrogen, which could solve a lot of problems. Possibly. That's fascinating. It's like, we clearly need to level y'all out. Okay, I got this car in here. Can I get it out? But yeah, damn, Brianna, I'm so sorry that happened to you. It is tragic how inevitable it was that that happened to you, and how I fear that that's just, it's not going to stop. I just think that's a permanent problem we're all gonna have. Too many men with too many cameras and too little self-control. Friggin' auto mod. I've never been so desperate for intercourse that I used my brother's bed even when he was in college. Yeah, it feels disrespectful. Plus, yeah, using your brother's would be gross. Like, I don't even know what's happened on this one. Grab that plank. It was like nature and evolution instead of ejection chemical. Gotcha. Instead of injection chemicals. It's like we just need to lean genetically in the direction of more estrogen in men. That's why parents are like, no cams, no mics, no mic muted, etc., on Discord. Although I think you guys heard me that night by accident. I mean, those are all very reasonable precautions for them to take. Internet is wild, and unfortunately, this world seems to be run by predators. Unfortunately, at least that's how it's feeling these days. But yeah, protecting you like that is the way to go. I know sometimes it might seem a little strict, but dudes out here are just so disgusting and no self-control. Still have that that image in my mind. Oh, that's brutal. Okay, y'all, our Brianna is an innocent, so let us behave, okay? Let's all be very, very, very considerate. Probably shouldn't be on socials anyways, Discord included, because I am extremely easily groomed. There's a case that got the police involved, so I probably just shouldn't. I agree. I'm glad you're here where it's safe. Oof. But yeah, I am worried about you overall. So I have to keep an eye out on that. Do your best to not get yourself in trouble. I say to your personality disorders who are not listening. My brother Ian is aromantic and likely asexual, so I doubt he's doing anything there. More like just being unwashed because he's a dude, but perhaps your brother breaks stereotype in that. Think about it. Estrogen would naturally lower aggression and libido. It makes sense. The things that men famously nowadays need lowered. Nowadays, I would argue for everydays. No, the estrogen and testosterone would interact viscerally usually, unless you mean to replace 30% of testosterone with estrogen. Well, I don't study like hormone ratios. The collective is on hormones, so yeah, I would assume he knows more. That's why my dad's in my WoW Guild and Discord law. Good. But I'm very careful and I end up reporting people who try anything. Good. That's what you should do. Not a burner. If someone's being weird, don't be afraid to report them. Exactly. I am naturally in a very vulnerable place in a lot of ways. Yeah, so if you're vulnerable and these people try to reach out to you, your instinct should be to report and block and don't interact. Do not feed them. Do not feed that part of yourself. And if you fall down that rabbit hole, willingness of your own, just always know you can ask for support. I am naturally in a very vulnerable place in a lot of ways. But then immediately, I accidentally punted my cat 1 minute. Oh no. New form of emotional vulnerability unlocked. Also, fun fact, when I first met Shorty, it was on Roblox, and after playing a while, I was, yeah, this is way too good to be true. He's a 40-year-old man, I bet. That's hilarious, because I'm almost a 40-year-old man. I will be a 40-year-old man December 20th of this year. Way too good to be true. That's hilarious. So obviously, I assume y'all are in the same age group. Till he accidentally turned on his mic while we were playing a horror game and was singing. That's adorable. Very funny. That's when I asked for his DC and Discord, and we call often. That's cute. I'm so glad that worked out, and he wasn't the 40-year-old man that you feared he was. Nah, Ian is like the perfect image of a decent guy. Aw, it's so cute. He'd be flattered. Yeah, you take estrogen blockers and testosterone together or else they interact. Gotcha. I forgot about that part. It happens, but no, Kitty, it's the worst. It's the worst when you accidentally kick your cat or step on your cat. Ugh. Sorry, I was just remembering stepping on my poor cat. And then the meow, the howl that they make. Ugh. Still very embarrassed about that. Hold on. She's okay. She's letting me pet her and flopped down on my hand. Okay, thank God. Poor baby. Still very embarrassed about that because I hate my voice. I hate my voice too, but I'm doing this, and apparently I shouldn't have been worried, so try to learn how to love your voice. It's worth it. Because even if it's not your thing, it can be other people's things. And thank you, Caden. I'm off being a normal creature thing. You're off? Or you are no longer being a normal creature thing? Or you are off away doing normal creature things, my dear creature. Like, she tried to climb up onto my bed. I was twirling my feet and not paying attention, and she went flying. Oh my god, it's so tough. Especially if you are fidgety or expressive, or just have any energy. You gotta watch out, check your radius, make sure that the pets are. I had a best friend named Alice when I was 11, and she claimed to be also 11 years old, and I'm pretty sure she was a groomer who just never got anywhere. Damn. That has to have happened way too many times. Ugh. I'm scared. I'm scared for the youth, and I should be, based on everything I've heard about Roblox. So something happened over here. What the hell? What the? Are you messing around in Left 4 Dead? Just shooting at God. They aren't even shooting, it's just flashlights in the middle of the day. I'm messing around, yeah. Hell yeah. I hope you're having a good time. I used to have a cat and he was very chaotic, so I had to basically DBD mind games juke him every time he was in my way. DBD mind games, what is that? That is hilarious, though. It's just... Eventually, she stopped logging on, so, like, I'm pretty sure she just got bored. I don't know. You bored a groomer into no longer... You were too boring to predate on. Oh, it's fucked up. What a superpower. Raven will not forgive me for this. It was an accident. I didn't mean to fling her. Poor baby. I'm messing around. Yeah, you goofball. I was groomed on Roblox and moved to Discord, which is the case that I was talking about earlier. So yeah, it's a bad platform. Yeah, Discord appears to be the second location that's often used. Yeah. Oof. I need some sort of alternative to Discord for my community then. I just don't know what it would be. Because I guess inevitably this is just going to happen with the next communication platform. Ugh. I'm not sure why they're stuck facing upwards when I freeze them. That's hilarious. You don't even know. Dead by Daylight. Basically, Dead by Daylight mind games. Juke him. Now that I know that, I know exactly what you're talking about. I've only played it a little bit, but I've seen more people, like friends and people online, play Dead by Daylight. I want that game, but there's always so much DLC, and I never have the money. Speaking of money, please donate to keep me from getting evicted. That would be lovely. It was a little scary seeing the tank and the jockey looking upwards. That is upsetting. Ugh. Ugh, I'm sorry, I'm just imagining the jockey looking upwards at me. The cat's name is Rhino, by the way. That's an adorable name. Pronounced Rhino, and she is a fat tuxedo cat. That's adorable. Why Rhino? It's a good name. I'm just always curious where people pick the names. why people pick the names. I'm gonna eat this stale cherry. Yeah, sadly, it is the second location for a lot of us. I was also groomed on Roblox and taken to Discord. God, what the hell? Sometimes I feel like the only sane person in an insane world. This makes me feel like the only creep on Predator planet. The only non-creep on Predator planet. Red flags I look out for if someone is calling me their friend on the same day I just met them, or bestie, or being like too close. Yep, just way too fast. Someone who's not trying to do anything won't be in a hurry or rush you to be close. Yeah, having that agenda and trying to urge you towards whatever unspoken goal they have. But some people do be like immediate best friends with others. So it can be a tricky thing to measure. Oh, why is the vehicle key here and not on my ring? Like it should be. Okay, we are gonna do a few things here. Take this screwdriver and put it over here. Raven really likes the kitties. She likes cats more than people. That's common. People are more complicated. Someone once wanted to do a grooming RP with me in a school RP game I played. Ah, no. Jeez. I try not to kink shame, but geez. All of our cats are named after players for the Chicago clubs. Oh. Chicago Cubs. Sorry. Our parents are big Chicago Cubs fans. Baseball team. I'm familiar with the Cubs. They were prominent in Back to the Future. Put some money on the Cubbies. I may want to forward some shit to you, Matthew, actually. The job flyers my mom has me post are generally meant for military-affiliated peeps, but really anyone can apply. Yeah, go ahead and send that. If you want to help me look for work in general, that would also be would be appreciated, because damn, I can't cut through the noise for anything. Like another one of our cats is named Rizzo after Anthony Rizzo. Gotcha. I don't keep up with sports. But that is awesome. Rhino and Rizzo. Are they all ours? Because that would be adorable too. I'm someone who has always seen the best in people. I wrote too many people off as just being children who don't really understand friendship fully and just want to be friends. Yeah. That's something it's hard that's something it's hard to take, like, to take into account, because there is that, like, oh, some people are just enthusiastic and friendly, and then some people are just trying to pull a scam, and it can be extremely difficult to tell the difference, and that's why predators use it as a tactic. Go ahead and eat that apple. For people who act like you owe them for being your friend or playing the game you wanted to play, oh, that's horrible. Trying to, like, manipulate you that way, using weird guilt tactics. I fall for love bombing every time because I am hopelessly trusting to those who claim to care about me and naturally dependent on others. Yeah, I would be too. if someone like I am in that position of like having been traumatized by loving and trusting too much and then getting hurt to the point where like I would be like so suspicious of someone trying to be my partner or love me or love bomb me, or after having fallen for it in the past, like it's usually a trap, and a person who's not there and not a trap will be patient and understanding and like not have ulterior motives. I'm sure the things I said aren't always right. I'm just too careful. No, no, it's great that you're more vigilant than I was. Aw. I'm sure the things I said aren't always right. I'm just too careful. No, no, it's great that you're more vigilant than I was. There will always be exceptions. I just go with being careful over anything else. Yeah, I mean, you got to be careful. You have to protect your psyche. As someone whose psyche was not protected, let me tell you, you will prefer having a protected psyche. I hate sports. Raven hates sports. Jack likes extreme sports. They're just not that fun and they're too much. Yeah, extreme sports, that sounds like a lot of unnecessary risk taking with a life and body you only get one of, so far we know. So never been into it. You got to be careful. I need to edit the video I was working on because I got lazy yesterday and only made the thumbnail. Well, good luck on the edit. It was a good thumbnail. Jack likes gambling. Does gambling count as a sport? Not as a physical sport, but it is something that will exhaust you. I'd probably send you the ones for military spouses because they're civilian jobs. So even though you're usually working for the armed forces, you don't need to be in the armed forces unless that's off the table entirely. I'm not fully opposed. Curious to see on a position per position basis. Suffering having to edit my video because I have to listen to my ass voice. Yeah, I've never been great at hearing back my own voice either, so. Okay, let's. Apparently, I'm tired, so let's sleep. Sleep. Boop. I hate my own voice too. Oh. Well, so I hate my own voice as well, and if I'm being unfair to myself by not liking it, then I think we're all being unfair to ourselves. Love ourselves and love your voice. I'm so eepy. Oh, get some eep. Feel free to lurk and leave this open and have a listen. Whoop. Sledgehammer, the thing I was hunting for from the very beginning. Claw hammer. Whip primary. No, eep is when all the bad, scary things happen. Oh, right. You have nightmare. Lol, I heard myself on my mom's voicemail once and was like, wow, she sounds annoying. Then 2 seconds later, I was like, oh, that's me. That's brutal. When oh, that's so rough. I don't know if that's an unbiased review, but it is hilarious that you didn't even know it was you. Uh-oh, what's happening over here? Oh, okay. I'll give those a look off stream. Where is the off-stream version of that? Boop, 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 boop. Wait, what was that? Hydrate. My voice is stupid. Be nice to yourself. And it also just doesn't work sometimes. It doesn't work sometimes? Oh, right. Selective mutism. Ugh. Ugh, sorry. Thank you for the resource collective. I will give that a look off stream. Be nice to yourself and your voice. Raven, Jack, and Simon are the only ones to not get the non-verbalism or select mutism. Of course, they would give Jack full reign of like no mutism, no impediment. Just let that boy curse. Let's see. We're gonna place this. This is really funny. Just on here, just on the mayor's desk. Put that there. All right, let's go downstairs and do some stuff. Board up some windows. It's generally a nervous habit or caused by anxiety, and they don't get that as bad as I do. That's fascinating. They're the ones with the more level heads. Wait. Can't I just stand here? Okay, grab plank. Curtain, remove curtains. Barricade. Wait. Why won't it let me? Requires light. Oh. Okay. Shit. Do I have a light on me? I don't think I do. Yeah, I'm just gonna have to turn on the lights. Oh man, I need to sheet up those. I can't turn on the lights for a long period. It'll attract more zombies. Oh, the light's right here. Dork. All right. No, close. Barricade. There we go. Perfect. No, wait. No. Which side? There we go. Okay, we're gonna have to pick up all of those. Oh, I actually just have a bunch on me already. Oh wait, it's just letting me... It gives me one of those flyers every week, just so you know. I can make a point to send you each week. So that would be great. Thank you. Making sure I didn't miss anything. The twerkabo, the rainbow twerkabo. Nuh-uh. Raven spent like 2 hours researching the Lusk letter. She is immune to fear at this point. Jack is Jack, clearly. Simon is generally pretty normal. I don't know. What is the Lusk or Iusk letter? 2 hours. I assume it's upsetting. Me and Shorty are on VC together, and watching him edit is so cute. Ah, is that virtual chat? VR chat? The lust letter is the proper name for the from hell letter, one of the Ripper letters. No. Close. I'm tired of accidentally pressing buttons. There we go. Equip secondary. And then barricade. What? Okay. There we go. Voice chat. Oh, okay. Gotcha. My bad. From allegedly Jack the Ripper that contained a half-consumed preserved human kidney from one of his confirmed victims. God, that's rough. From one of his half-consumed... Ugh. Yeah. He's got a strong stomach. Owo is playing a horror game while on voice chat, and I get jump scared every time she screams because she has a loud ass scream. You're getting that secondhand jump scare experience. Usually things in Discord, Vent, TeamSpeak, Mumble. Oh yes, I have heard these names. Requires light, because of course it does. Right. It's right here. Okay, and I gotta come over here and turn off this light. Don't want to attract more zombies. I'm not gonna touch VR chat. I'm a minor. I've never been. I've only seen silly, fun gifs from the internet of VChat, VR chat. So I'm like, what's the big deal? All innocent. The original Lust letter is also gone. It's missing. They only have a photocopy? That's not upsetting at all. Fucking Matthew with the boomer mentality. What's VC? VR chat. No, VR chat. What's VC? Old man knows nothing about the voice chats. This old man, he knows not. Do we have any broken windows in here? Not yet. Thankfully. What is this? Oh, okay. Just the game being weird. I think that's it for places that I should board up right now. VR chat is very degenerate. Most of the people who use it constantly aren't well adjusted. That makes sense. They're detached from reality as a hobby. Not that this isn't the same, but as far as also escaping. Oh, can you look at that nonsense? That fucking room. It's ridiculous. Let's see if I can pick up this broken glass without getting it in my hands. I did. I've done it, ladies and gentlemen, guys, gals, and non-binary pals. Yeah, VR chat is horrid. I don't touch that shit with a 10-foot pole. Do you know DeWay made it famous, and that was degenerate in itself? Yep. I had to tell the people at the very white-leaning workplace that I was at. I was like, guys, this is a racist meme. And they're like, no. And I'm like, guys, That meme was like just really racist. I didn't even see the. Yeah. Yep. Yep. It was just racist. Thank God. Those guys, this is racism. And it's like, I was just stunned that I had to even explain it. And that they just didn't get it and were defending it. Like, okay. See, what else am I doing? I've got all of that taken care of. I've got more wood. I've got more planks. Where did I leave my car? I must have left it over here. By the side. Also, Knuckles would be black if he were humanized. I don't know why they made him the spokesman for that hate slop. Yeah. He's also my favorite Sonic character. And so I really did not appreciate the nonsense that they did to him. Literally called Ugandan Knuckles. Like, how the fuck is that not racist? Exactly. Just racist ass BS in denial. Okay, I thought I heard a zombie and it's literally just my feet crunching in the grass. Knuckles dreads are such a good design. Ah, I love it. Knuckles is my favorite. Oh man, there's still so much in here I gotta haul up. Okay. Don't take all. That would be annoying. Nails, box of screws, length. He got a whole show, if I recall correctly. Yes, he did. Fortunately, I was a bad fan and haven't seen it yet. So, but one day. Looking forward to Amy Rose's appearance in the next movie because hopefully they've improved on the character because by God, she was just a nightmare. Just a nightmare. That's all I have to say. We're gonna drop all that. Boop. I haven't seen Sonic in so long that I never associated him with dreads, but now I fucking see it. Yeah. The creators called them dreads while explaining his design process. That's awesome. Yeah, I was never in the Sonic fandom. Neither was I really. Just something that I knew about and was like, oh, I enjoy this red guy and this yellow guy. The blue guy can be a little much. Amy was good in Sonic X. Her whole plot line was about becoming less dependent and learning how to think for herself. That's a relief. So the character can be portrayed okay. Thank God. Because the so many other like Sonic Adventure and so many other Sonic games really do Amy dirty and make her just harassment on legs. The definition of the only trait this character has is girl, and even girl isn't done right. All right, I dropped all that stuff in here. Drop. Good, stay out of it. Good, stay out of the Sonic fandom. You know who was in the fucking fandom? So much so I had to put up a picture of Sonic on my love letters to him so he'd read. Eric. Yes, I'm a bitter old man. No, that's a rightful crash out. That's wild. that you had to do that. You had to put that on your love letters. Wait, I don't have a lighter. My lighter's empty. Oh, I already had a copy of Welding 3. Genius. Welp, I guess it's Welding 2 I'm looking for. Right? Yeah, Welding 1. I don't have Welding 2. So we're just going to place this over here. Sonic fandom is a cancer. That's so brutal. My first ever love letter for Valentine's Day ended up in the trash. So I put a pic of Sonic on the next one, and he actually read it in front of me and then went, nice picture. Just choosing some of the worst men on planet Earth to like fall in love with. It's tragic. Hauling planks and giving thanks is the name of this. Backup. 19-year-old child. Can you understand now why I don't expect him to be so sexual? He was a child in the body of a damn man. Just did not see it coming. Unfortunately, children go through puberty. It's not a clean transition. Literally. Child in the body of a damn man. I was also a child and knew that most 19-year-olds would want sexual shit, but I trusted him because he was so immature. You have to be careful, unfortunately. Cannot, like, it just sucks how little people can be trusted. And, like, there's just no metric that will be like, yeah, this is good enough to rest assured that this person is not a threat. It just doesn't exist. What happened to the water bottle? Okay, there we go. Bottle encumbrance. Empty lighter. Smoke. People just kind of... Too many people suck. How was I supposed to know it's 16, especially when my own damn parents didn't think he'd do it? Yeah, I'm not saying you should have known. I'm just warning everyone that there's no way to guarantee that you won't get. I wish there was. I hate this. It's so on the verge of being like, yeah, nowhere and nothing is safe. But be very careful, everyone, about how you vet your men and what your standards are, and question if you have any. Make sure you have some. My mom was like, he's a sweet boy, and my dad was like, he's a good kid. Before or after the incident? Okay, there we go. Before. Okay. Long as it was before. Just no one knew. God damn. Fresh, eat all. I don't like a lot of people here too. I really like Raven and get along with Simon. I don't understand Alice's whole thing. Willow makes me uncomfortable. Jack just... Who are we talking to? Oh, shut up, Autumn. What's happening? Allow. Because I didn't know it was molestation. I never thought of it that way, so I just kept quiet. That's awful. This is why it's so important to have, like, those, like, tough conversations. Using plain language with kids so that they know what's happening to them and can communicate it to adults. Wasn't until a therapist called it that I even thought about it. God. Yeah, I remember not being not until I was like 16 did I be like, "Oh, this is abuse." Oh, this is abuse. What was I thinking? I had no idea. The Drake. You've done a lot of stuff around town. What else to do? No, I knew what it was, but in my head, I wasn't the type to end up that way. I was like more careful than that for some BS. Just, this couldn't possibly happen to me. That I would never. We would never. It would never. Yeah, it's feeling like how with Leah's death, it was like, how did this happen? We were all trying to keep her alive. What went wrong? What the fuck happened? I didn't realize I could fuck up this bad. Blah blah blah. I say fuck up, 'cause I'm trying not to blame myself, but when you're right there trying to help people, and things just don't turn out, like, hard not to blame yourself. Also, Discord is showing. Oi. Boop. Thank you for letting me know. Is that the only light up there? Okay. I'm also on a car collecting spree, which would normally be called Grand Theft Auto. Yeah, it's just kind of weird. Cole is fine. He doesn't bother me. There's no harm in having a gay cowboy. Stealing cars, and raiding bars. This new save title. Oh, my back. Ah. All right, save is in. Let's go. Dun, 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 dun. Okay, turn off this light. Can I open this door? Anybody home? I like how I said this was going to be about stealing cars and raiding bars, and I immediately looked through the nearby office building. Wow, this second floor is way less interesting than I thought it was going to be. What's this? Ugh. What's in here? Lots of useful shit that I have a ton of. Guide to nailing. Disgusting. Matthew, you did all you could. Yeah. Yeah. All right, now I'm going to try and read the rest of it. Matthew, you did all you could. Society doesn't treat alcoholism on the level it should. Yeah. And they don't treat addicts the way they should. Yeah. She had a lot of things stacked against her. It's not at all on you. The world we live in wasn't designed to help. Yeah. Thank you for the reminder. It's just hard to contend with. Just one of those, oh, well, this wasn't supposed to happen like that. Put in container dumpster. Okay, thank you. Oh, email. Newsletters. Oh, mail. Okay. Sorry about that. Yeah, I appreciate that reassurance. I just... It's just hard to accept. Oh, look, a zombie. See, I told you they exist in this game still. Oh, wait, are you still alive? All right. Not anymore. I think I really just hate Jack, really. Thinking about or being with Willow is just weird. Alice is very nice usually, but she has extremely intense delusions that I don't have anymore. Raven is usually nice to me and talks to me a lot throughout the day. That's sweet. Simon wants to help people. Hell yeah. What the fuck was that? Sorry, was that in my head or Coal isn't really a problem. Simon wants to help people. Hell yeah, that's the spirit. Coal isn't really a problem or anything, but he does think certain things that I don't like. Like what? It's one of those things that's unfortunately going to be an uphill battle. Eventually the pain will be manageable, but it's been under a year, yeah. My grandma Joyce died in 2019, and I'm still pissed about it occasionally. Yeah. It kind of feels like if you really cared for someone, the pain's probably never going to go away. It'll just evolve. It's going to be manageable eventually, but you need to give it time. Yeah. It would also help if I could rest and not have to constantly worry about eviction and income and all that nonsense. So please like, comment, subscribe, and donate. Blah, blah, blah. Oh. Oh, I was like, blah, blah, blah. Oh, key to the residence. Thank you. Key to the residence. Sheets. Sheets are handy. Why did... Paperback, why did God let it happen? Well, I'm gonna need that. More sheets? More residence keys as well. I wish everyone had millionaire parents who cared about them. Same. You would have been spared in a lot of ways. Yeah. At this point, I just need to be adopted by millionaire parents. Find some sort of billionaire sponsor. Batman needs to find me and fill my PayPal and GoFundMe. And I can focus on spending my days making the world a better place and grieving real hard. Remove curtains. Cole isn't the best at a lot of things. He forgives everyone for everything. Ooh. That's definitely a path to disaster. He's generally too trusting of others. Another path to disaster. And yeah, he does ultimately try his best. Sometimes he just ends up doing the wrong thing regardless. Oof. I relate way too hard to that. It just sounded like me to a certain extent. Yeah, it's interesting that that's the gay cowboy is a little too forgiving. Move these curtains. Move these curtains. Not billionaire. Billionaires don't give a damn about anyone. Millionaires just got a lucky hand, but still generally contribute to society. Yep. But if a billionaire wants to have a sudden change of heart and give me everything, I'll have to see what I can do to get that money back to the people it was exploited from, but Well, sudden change of heart, sure. You know, like when 4 ghosts appear to you on Christmas Eve. Changes of heart. Totally not the stuff of fairy tales. Lol. My dream is for a hot millionaire alpha CEO to be my boss and fall in love with me. Joke. I should hope so. Alpha CEO. Such a gross term. The ultimate alpha giga chad. I would be the alpha, just ask Shorty. CEOs are generally very submissive in relationships anyway. It's true. Should I take the item that spawns glitched items? You absolutely should. I think Owo was referencing Book Talk books. I know. I was just being a silly juice. Oh yeah, I was supposed to go up front to add more sheets to the building. Boop. Also, you are a beta at best, Uwu. Oh, whoa. Oh, but if my god... Okay, but if my god run dies, it's your fault, Matthew. Hey. That's a lot of responsibility. Matthew, is juice confirmed? Humans are liquid. Mostly. I am Juice. Juice Lee. Juice Wayne. Jesus, King of the Juice. Add sheet. There we go. Can I just press E once to close curtain? Nope. Nope. Close curtains. Add sheet. I said add sheet. Add sheet. Thank you. Close curtains. Boop, 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 boop. Almost done. I almost never get to curtain off the ground floor in this. Usually I never have the resources or time. This is nice. Add sheet. Close curtains. I said close them curtains. All right. I think, yeah, we just have one more. Oh, and we got plenty of curtains. All right. Jesus, like the white guy, the first American. The original American. White Jesus. Thinking of what to title the video I'm making. You can do it. I believe in you. You can come up with something cool. All right, so all the lights should be taken care of. At least for that section. I've got 3 more sheets, so I can get this area too. Add sheet. I got a glitched item that spawns a key whenever I deal damage. Spawns a key when... That's insane. Y'all always be saying stuff that makes me want to play Binding of Isaac. Add sheet. Boy, I said add sheet. There we go. Window, close the curtains. Add sheet. Oh, get over there. Add sheet. We all know that when Jesus said, "You shall not murder," he meant you shall not murder except minorities. Then go ham. But no ham. Well, you have to unlock tainted characters and the beast, then beat the beast as the worst character, Tainted Eden. Why is Tainted Eden the worst character? Yeah, he really did say that. Famous for saying exactly that. Ooh, I don't want to turn on the light in here. I want to turn on the lamps. Hell yeah, I'll just turn on one. Hell yeah. I was there when he said it. Oh, I can turn these babies on. Hell yeah, now it's all spooky in here. I really should just take these upstairs to be with me on the 2nd floor. Whenever Tainted Eden takes damage, his items and all of his stats are randomized. Ooh, that's brutal. Eden, there, sorry. Eden is non-binary. Okay, that makes sense. Maybe I'm weak, but Source games are genuinely so scary when there's no enemies or anything. Are you still playing whatchamacallit, Left 4 Dead? I'm tempted to either join you in Left 4 Dead or play Binding of Isaac. I guess so long. Isn't that the reason Gary's mod ARGs became popular? I guess so low. I just never noticed it until now. Well, it makes sense because the Source engine was made for making Half-Life and those games, and like Portal and stuff, and those are horror games. Play Isaac, pretty please. I don't know. Caden's playing Left 4 Dead. Although streaming Left 4 Dead has been hard in the past. I was just screwing around without zombies until I decided to turn the director back on with everything frozen. Oh, you're just playing around with it. Ah, that must be fun. Guys, y'all don't realize it, but we've made so much progress in this Zomboid game. I was able to turn on the lights in here because all of the windows are covered. I'm meeting Michelle way earlier this month than usual. Normally we do afternoon outings, but I got to be there at least 10 a.m. this time. Damn, is that tomorrow? That's early. It's also a little terrifying hearing Special Infected and being like, okay, they shouldn't be able to move, but what if they do? This is definitely causing a unique type of hypervigilance. No, Sunday. Okay. At least you got some time, but 10 a.m. on a Sunday. It's rough. My game crashes because 91 bombs spawn whenever I do any damage. And I have something that makes my tears hit a total of 10 times per second. So it spawns 900 bombs for a second. Like the game just freezes and I get the software couldn't be loaded on Switch 2 and you're running it on Switch 2. Damn. Crashed that ish. Let be roasting pan. Dish towel. Did I already clear this place out of all of its food? It's feeling like it. Do we got any food over here? Doesn't seem like it. Wait. Rotten, cooked. I don't know which title is better, but this is why I don't do Sheol featuring Goated Dumpy, or I hate Sheol featuring Goated Dumpy. Maybe just I hate Sheol, because that's shorter and tighter, easier to read. Now watch me eat this pear. I hate Sheol is much punchier. Yep. Exactly. I do not want to eat these any of this gross uncooked shit. Oh. Is it just alcohol back here? Wow. Okay. Cocktail umbrella. Okay. No one in the toilet. You said Matthew ruined my run. You said you would accept the blame. Did I say that? I had Trisagion, soy milk, rock bottom, and homing. Damn. And you said I should get glitched items. It's all on me. What was I thinking? What a fool I was. Oh, shit. I was able to take this car on the bright side. Firecrackers, varsity jacket, David the Gnome. Ooh, matchbook. What's in here? Earbuds, lighter, parentage. Is this? It seems like a very irresponsible parent. And also here, see, there's more zombies. There's zombies in this game still. They've just mostly been taken care of. All Matthew's fault. Yep. If it wasn't for me, you'd be thriving. Now my Switch crashes whenever I attack. That's so funny. I did not expect it to be that intense. Hot Satan is easier than Isaac, but Cathedral is easier than Sheol. I'm not super familiar. I play the game. I don't memorize the game, unfortunately. Never understood why they designed Satan to look like Baphomet. Raven spent a little while trying to explain the difference to me. I mean, hot take, Satan is easier than Isaac, but Cathedral is easier than Sheol. Okay. Satan is easier than Isaac. Cathedral is easier than Sheol. I don't know if Satan's easier than Isaac. I know Isaac's got a lot going on, though. Baphomet is the goat being that represents the balance between good and evil. It isn't satanic. Oh, I know. People think that's what Satan looks like. Yeah, I imagine the reason it got used in here is because the whole thing is about capturing this woman's religious delusions. And part of that delusion is these incorrect cultural perceptions of what Satan looks like. So yeah, yes, it definitely doesn't look right. But that's also pretty accurate to the lore of the mom's delusion. Okay, well, that whole second floor is taken care of. First floor. They do call it Baphomet in the YouTube's figure. Oh, nice. What in reality Satan is made out of instruments of pipes, according to scripture. We never see it portrayed accurately. This boy's just made of music. Satan is made entirely of music. I've got all these sheets, but almost no use for them at this point. That's crazy. They do? I got the baby blue one. Oh, sweet. Yep, I really want the Dogma one. Hell yeah. Satan isn't meant to be evil in Isaac. He's meant to be like Isaac's dark thoughts of sin and the fear that his mother put into him, I'm pretty sure. Yep, that sounds about right. And by about, I mean exactly right. Do, 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 do. The Dogma one is so cool. I got all the Funko Pops. Damn, but I'm waiting for the Greed Funko Pop to get shipped. That's cool. I mean, he's a fallen angel in scripture. He's going to look like every other angel. An acid trip. So true. Let's see. Lemon fresh. Burr, 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 burr. I mean, technically, Satan and Lucifer are different. Yeah, I don't even think Lucifer is canon, right? Am I right? Am I crazy? Oh, I didn't know that. Ah. Let me just eat this taco shell. That's right, just the shell. Lucifer is canon. He's in Isaiah. Okay. So Satan and Lucifer exist, but not the same entity, if I remember correctly. Oh, I didn't know that. Cries in Indonesia as economy. Oh. It's going bad over there. I'm sorry, y'all. Things are rough over here, too. We Americans are having a very bad time. Yes, I would like to sleep. The fall of Lucifer is in Isaiah. I don't remember the exact. Gotcha. I want a Dogma U2s, but that will break my bank. Yeah, they're not cheap. Bruh, everything is everyone is suffering. We're all doomed. We're not all doomed, but everything is fucking wild right now. don't want to eat. Eeping is bad and it causes the bad things to happen. Damn. Is there anything they can do to prevent your nightmares, your night terrors? Anything you can be prescribed? We're doomed. You can't change my mind, you silly optimist. Pessimism is just as delusional as optimism. You tell him. All I say is I'm not doomed. That we're not doomed. And I'm just called an optimist. I feel like you may have a sleep disorder of some sort. That's possible too. I swear Indonesia's gonna break into multiple different countries like ancient China soon enough. Break into, what do you mean? Just like start robbing people? Start robbing countries? That's pretty crazy. That'd be wild. Balance, just as Baphomet wants. Everyone is delusional. That's the norm. Everything is on or off. I love these windows. Just this little area right here. It'd be cool to be able to get this whole like meeting room area. That's a lot of space. Would require a lot of materials. Oh wait. Can I add think of you? Anything that isn't the exact truth is delusion, and therefore everyone is delusional to some extent. Yeah, about various things. That makes sense. Ended 3D placement. All right, open window. Huh. I guess I can't add. Am I crazy, or can I not add a rope here? Raven likes the scary things. I don't like the scary things because the scary things are scary, and I don't like scary things. And that's fair. Everyone has their different preferences. I just hope y'all don't make each other have to experience stuff you don't want. It's always an unpleasant experience. I mean, like, Indonesia's probably not going to be one country anymore, but like the islands become their own country, basically like a revolution. Really? It's some One Piece independent island chains type stuff happening. I like it. I like it. I swear the entire world is in a war without reason. What is that a reference to? I think OO might have fallen asleep. She hasn't said anything in our voice chat for like 20 minutes. It happens. Sometimes you're just chilling and having a great time so much you get comfortable and fall asleep. I used to be like, am I boring you? And it's like, no, that person is just comfortable. I'm a wagungus. What is a wagungus? I think, okay, hold on. But yeah, I wish your country a very pleasant gaining your own independence and working cooperatively together. A wagungus? All right, now I gotta Google the wagungus. Of your own Wagungus. Oh. The Skunguls of Krungils. Of Wagungus. I'm more on the side of everyone goes back to small tribes of people that all share common beliefs / morals, and no one generally bothers each other except for trade purposes. There is something libertarian about that and how isolated it is and hands off. I do think in many ways we're kind of already there in the sense that whatchamacallit, the internet kind of does that automatically, where it creates those small tribes. Technically, this whole streaming thing is a small tribe that I've created. Not intentionally, but I'm just now realizing it. Oh, what's happening? What's going on in the Discord? The Discord. There it is. Shout out to my sister for real. Pumpkin Wagungus, stop. My family gets me. Aww. Wee Winged Bojum, you've been doing trick or treats for people on your PNG blog. So, here's your gift. Aww. Aww. And it's a pumpkin head, one of my favorites. Pumpkin Wagungus. This is from October 2025. Wow. PNG blog. Ah. The Pumpkin Wagungus. It's not libertarian. Libertarians are fine with countries and states and shit as long as they only provide bare minimum safety. But the market would control everything else. I don't believe in money. I'm an anarchist. Gotcha. Get rid of the whole government. The market as well. As they say, war machines start progress, won't stop. It'll keep on going. Soldiers will march the sands of time. They will keep on blowing. What is that from? Ultra kill covers. Jesus. That's a hella intense one. I can't stop referencing one OST lyrical cover. I know how that is. And shit gets just trapped in your head. All right. As always, after all this talk of Binding of Isaac, I really want to play some now. Stopping this at 4:20. I'm from Colorado. Yeah, look. Just a reminder to everyone, we've now got just of all the progress we've just made. We can now light up almost the entire building. Almost every window on this, I think maybe literally every window on this building, not counting the little extension over here. Just this main area building. Like, I think all of them now have curtains. So the lights can be on. You can see it downstairs a little. We got curtains everywhere. We've got escape ropes where I can put them. Downstairs, we did a lot of edits. We made good progress. I always have to, like, do that kind of roundup in my head of, like, did we even do a bunch of stuff? Yes, we did. We made a lot of progress. Lots of good progress. We ordered up a bunch of broken windows. It's looking good. It's looking good. Oh, I could just turn these on. Oh, hell yeah. Oh, hell yes. Boop. Yeah. Just green around here. Let's see, what's that look like from the outside? Whoa. It is crazy to see the light truly working as it should with the color. Can I put a sign over West Point Town Hall, or do I put like one under it or on the sides? Welcome to my home. The mayor used to live here. Libertarian money markets, money/market controls everything. The anarcho-communist. The people control everything. Money doesn't exist, and we live in small communities that take care of themselves and barter between each other. Gotcha. Problem is, like, where does the rest of functioning society come together? Yeah, figuring out the system is always hard. Are you going to keep streaming and switch to Isaac, or is it over? I'm going to switch to Isaac because y'all always make me want to play it. Y'all are talking about it. Sheets all over the safe house. Sorry. Hell yes. Sheets all over the safe house. That's the name of that one. Paste that. Matthew isn't fulfilling the game's wishes of having him die. The game literally tells you, this is how you died. But no, this is like Minecraft to him more than Zomboid. Exactly. Exactly. This is how, it's also how I treat the Fallout games, which I also treat like more Minecraft than post-apocalypse. I'm like, oh, the apocalypse, I'll just rebuild. Set up some defenses and some turrets. This is how you die. Nah, I'd win. This is how you die. Nah, skill issue. Not really skill issue in this case. I put it on rising mode, which is easy mode for fun little builder boys like me. But I'm gonna be right back to go to the bathroom. Give me a couple minutes, and then we will switch over to Isaac. And I'm back. Camera's a little wonky. Let's see. Society would look very different than now. In my opinion, a lot of things we have right now are doing more harm than good. Fair. The only thing that we would want to keep is medical research and other things that help us survive and thrive, which can still happen. You'd have locations scattered around the world as neutral zones where people could get aid from different tribes, doctors, and scientists. It wouldn't be too bad. Generally, my thoughts about them are complicated, mostly about Raven. Like her a lot, really I do, but I'm not exactly sure how I really do feel about her. I don't know. Why so complicated with Raven, specifically? My Switch is on the dock, but not properly docked on the dock. That's hilarious. Yeah, society would definitely look different. The problem, as always, is figuring out how to prevent the predators and power mongers from taking power, keeping it, and abusing it. This is a trick we've not yet figured out. System dynamics are complicated, but that's okay. Oh, I'm still playing Elatro. Because she's the most present here. I wonder why she's the most present. Isaac, boy. Done. There we go. I fell asleep. Aw, well, welcome back to the land of the waking. Guys, pick me a character and I'll do a run with them in Isaac. Azazel is my usual go-to. I'm just on this Mega Satan quest. Hold up. Tainted Eden. Oh. And then the Broken Hearts. I knew. I was like, that's such a troll answer. And I was like, wait a minute. I had a short-lived relationship with Annabelle when I was younger. It only went downhill when she came out as asexual, and I was still hypersexual. Oof, that's a tough clash. Just needs not being met. No way to meet in the middle. Hold on. Oop. Edit. Binding of Isaac Repetons. They're fun, hard, but fun. Fine then. Tainted Blue Baby. Better than Jacob and Hitbox. Jacob and Esau was also called Jacob and Hitbox. I don't know. I wouldn't date a system mate again. She still likes me though. So meh. Is that Nate and Annabelle? We're not getting sign off. So now I'm confused. No takebacks. I'm doing T. Eden. Thomas Eden. Totally not because I despise both blue babies. We're gonna go shrink shot. Yes, sorry, I keep forgetting to sign. No worries. I just wanted to make sure. Boop 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 doo 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 doo. Damn. I should probably start doing that eventually. It is handy. Because then it provides immediate context. Makes jokes land easier too. If that's enough of an incentive. Yeah, it's helpful, especially when a switch happens midstream. Yeah. Oh, for fuck's sake. There it is. This is a fairly uneventful floor. Okay. Yeah, it's helpful, especially when a switch happens. I just got 99 coins floor 1? What the fuck? How did you do that? That's wild. Come on, come on. No, stop, stop, stop. Stop, stop, stop. There we go. It's a good start. It's a good starting set of items. Annabelle is kind of miffed. You thought she was a doll. I'm sorry. It's major cultural associations. And Nona is also annoyed people keep seeing her as a grandma. I'm sorry. It's those cultural associations. It also doesn't help that everyone doesn't have a face. I forgot to record an outro for my video. You can probably do one real quick, right? An humbling bundle. Crooked Penny has a 50% chance to duplicate every item. I spammed it in the shop. The shop had a 2 of diamonds card. Damn, and humbling bundle makes coin pickups sometimes worth 2 times more. Good God.
Range down.
I wish for this luck. And then Luke has the opposite problem where no one thinks of Luke Skywalker. That's the first one, I think. That's like the first Luke I ever learned about. So any Luke, I'm like, Skywalker? Luke doesn't act like him, but he does look like young Luke Skywalker. Yeah, that one was easy for me. Boop, 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 boop. I don't want it. Oh, I'll take that. Yeah. Damage up plus heals kill. And I get this sweet hairline. Thankfully, my hairline is not this pointy. As does Lake, since they're identical twins, but that's a whole other issue. All right. Lake Skywalker. Doop, 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 doop. Okay. Come on. Okay, I'm just being reckless. Just being too reckless now. Okay. I forgot Mark. Huh. I forgot Mark of the Vampire was a damage up. Me too. Lake is non-binary and looks like Luke Skywalker, and it messes with us even. That's adorable, though. Non-binary Luke. I am proud of the outro I made. That's awesome. Come on. There we go. Whew. I don't know anymore. Regarding what? Yay, I don't know what I feel, nor do I really know who I'm feeling it for. Are you having one of those? Take your time to get yourself together. We'll be here. Wait. What? Hydrate in all caps. Boy, getting low. Cha-pa-pa-da. Am I having one of those? What? Are you having like a moment of derealization or depersonalization? Oh, that was stretch and posture check. Okay. I don't want to do my downward dogs on screen. Uh-oh. Derealization, I guess? Not really? Really? Yeah, I figure it's more a system thing than derealization. Oh, so you're like between altars almost? Between fronts? Interesting. Oh, shit! Buddy in a box for only 7. Yeah, mid-switch, it can get stuck for a bit. Y'all are literally buffering. You're loading. You're changing discs. Again, not really. It's a secret third thing. Oh yeah, it didn't open. Okay. Next. Come on. Okay. We're not in a bad spot now. Always happy to have more firepower. Oh, the heals kill is gonna pay off so much. Heals kill. Kills heal. Ow. Odd, but that's fine. Just let yourself get settled and we'll explore when you've recovered if you want. Yeah. Heals kill. But in fact, I call Shorty Shorty because he's canonically shorter than me IRL. Hell yeah. Short kings unite. I myself am only 5'5". Actually, there was a 5'5" club. Well, there is a 5'5" club. It just had more members. Yeah, at least 4 of us here are 5'5". Short kings, 5'5" gang, rise up. You're 1 inch shorter. Yep, unfortunately they're gonna hold it over you. Because it's literally all they have. I'm 5'3", she's 5'4". Wow. I'm 5'10" and I hate it. Oh. Unofficial member, 2 unofficial. Oh, that's true. They're under. We'll include the people who are under as well. You don't have to be exact. I'm 5'10" and I hate it. I hope one day you grow into loving your height. Oh, son of a bitch. Okay, well that achieved almost nothing. You're our token tall person. Oh my god, you're gonna be getting us stuff off the top of the shelf. You're gonna get put in the crow's nest because you can see the horizon first. When I was in high school, everyone wanted a tall girlfriend. I don't know what happened. People still do. People still do. There's still quite a market for the tall lady. Don't you worry. And there always will be. Besides, you don't want anyone who's into you for like fetishy, trendy reasons. You want someone to be into you for who you are. I somehow, someway broke my chair's armrest. Oh my god. Were you leaning on it too hard, you silly goose? I was the tall goth. It was the tall goth girl who can step on my face with her boot, lol. That was part of it. I mean, that is just the modern manifestation of people's mommy issues. Okay. Let's do this. Boop 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 boop. Come on. Have some super meat cube, you son of a bitch. Yeah, I'm gonna lose this run if I don't lock in even just a fucking little bit. There we go. Oh, for me to crush on you have to be one thing, fictional. A lot of people turn to that because it's just the safer option. And safe is a solid strategy in this very unsafe world. What do you mean, ugh? Not a burner anymore. Okay, all you Avatar The Last Airbender fans, what's the line that comes after I'm going to be stuck in here forever with you, aren't I? Damn. What sucks is me and my mom and brother are in the middle of rewatching all of Avatar. We're working through season 3 right now. So I probably heard this and then just forgot. Because I don't know. It's from season 3. No. The season I'm in. All right. Oh, nice. Actually paid off. Milk soda is weirdly good. It really is. It's adding the cream nature to it. You add a fat to something with a sugar, it makes it taste better. I feel stressed and anxious, but also not stressed and anxious, so it just makes me feel this thing I can't identify, and I don't know what it is, and it's weird, and it doesn't get out of my head. I feel stressed and anxious, but also not stressed and anxious. So it just makes me feel like this thing I can't identify. I don't know what it is, and it's weird, and it doesn't get out of my head. Sounds like almost between and outside of emotions, but like the thing you can't identify. Maybe it's the out of placeness. God, that's rough. And then the next thing is pickle juice and pickle soda are good. Ugh. Disgusting. The line is, I have to go to the bathroom. What is the moment that's from? I'm scared. I'm just casually playing Isaac, and then my TV randomly played. It's the final countdown song. Oh shit, I don't want to lose this good run. Really add into the stakes. I'm gonna go. No, don't bang your head against the wall. Joke for right now. Joke for forever. No self-harm. I think you need to sleep, and then no. Just no. I died to an eternal fly. This game really knows how to really rob all your dignity and aura. Haha, no thank you. It's only 8 p.m. where they are. But they really should sleep at some point. The moment that ATL... Oh, right. Yes, I literally did just see that moment. Moment that Avatar The Last Airbender quote is from is when Toph invents metal bending, breaks out, and traps her captors in the metal box she was put in. Yes. And it's like... I don't know. Is that Toxic Yaoi? Those two in the box? Because that was a very suggestive moment. I'm gonna take an angry dump. Just a strong, angry Indonesian dump. That made me laugh so much I just died. Oh, okay. This is a good one. Papa. Rah, I'm so excited for Gravity Falls. Hell yes. I'm so excited for at one point to expose everyone here to One Piece. I love Gravity Falls. I got the special edition book of Bill a few days ago. Oh, that's cool. Is this where Bill Cipher's from? I know the name. I've heard the fandom. But I never kept track of exactly which fandom it was from. To be honest, I was afraid they probs died in the comics. As far as I know, never addresses this either. Not the show or the comics. Damn. I like to assume that they fell in love as a result of being trapped in there and they lived. And eventually they made amends with Zuko and Iroh and Toph and just everybody. Nice. I have the Walmart edition. Oh. I love the show. Yes, Bill Cipher is in Gravity Falls. Gotcha. Yes, it's where he's from. Plus, he's got one of the best books of all time. That's awesome. That is going to be fun to finally watch. After we finally finished watching... Wander over Blonder. I think out one of the best books of all time. My brother started watching Avatar: The Last Airbender. Awesome. How's he liking it? Have you seen the whole thing? All Matthew knows is Grunkle Stunkle wins the Funkle Bunkle. And then I just keep making the joke. He did certainly win the Funkle Bunkle. Biggest spoiler for Gravity Falls for real. Huge spoiler. Grunkle Stunkle wins the Funkle Bunkle. Pass it on. Damn it. There it is. Oh, okay. They fell in love is far less likely than they died because there were no witnesses and they were on a remote path in a random Earth Kingdom location that was specifically picked so no one would hear Toph banging or screaming in there. Yeah, and when you put it that way, it really does make it sound like they deserve to die under these circumstances for trying to abduct a child in this manner. But I think it's funnier if they fell in love. They probably deserved it, but still a scary and harsh way to go. I agree. I agree. Which is why I prefer that they were found and then they fell in love. And then they became like earthbender teachers and mentors, and eventually they make up with Toph, kinda. I can imagine Toph never like being mature enough about it to actually like make amends with them. No love for them. Wow. I miss Shorty. He's in the bathroom. He'll be back. He'll smell weird, but he'll be back. I wish I could just disappear forever. Why? Well, I mean, you are a ghost creature, so that makes sense, but like emotionally, are you okay? Dear creature, are you okay? No love for them. Should have let me join him. Should have handed him the paper. The first page of book has the quote, "No part or form of this book may be reproduced, transmitted by any means, electronic or mechanical, including photocopying or any information by any information storage and retrieval system unless you really want to." Who cares, right? It's just a book. Have fun with it. Knock yourself out. Nothing matters. We're all gonna die anyway. Aw. That's a very sweet but nihilistic but sweet message. I love when books mess with the legal messaging. Me too. I love comedy in unexpected places. Yeah, a series of question marks at Caden. I feel like a ghost haunting my own life sometimes. Yeah. Yeah, that makes sense. I feel haunted as if my soul is full of ghosts. W. Bill Cipher, W. William Cipher, W. Billions of ciphers. Boop, boop, boop. This makes sense with your DPDR. It does. Come on, come on, come on. Okay. No. Yes. Oh. On the same page, for other great advice, combine all the expired fluids in your fridge into a big jug and drink it. On it. No, stop that clown. Yeah, whoa, no. I wasn't giving that advice. I was relaying a quote. Your Honor, I was merely relaying a quote. Oh my God, with this. HP plus damage up. I feel like I'm missing my true calling / purpose in life, but can't imagine what the fuck that'd be. Like, what the hell will make me feel fulfilled? I don't know. Teehee, tell me what it feels like. I can't feel my legs. The creature is becoming a ghost like it wanted. The expired fluid jug. Ugh. Disgusting. Was it yummers? Yes. Ugh. I think we saw a switch, perhaps. Saw? I agree, especially when all the others have something specifically that they love, goals, ambitions, dreams, passions, and I just don't. I'm just here day after day with mostly nothing to say for it. Damn, that's rough. Is this still Ivy? Yeah, I'm just a little silly. Gotcha. Whoa. Oh, shit. Stay away. God damn. And what a waste. Need another key. You're still 15. I'm turning 30. You've got time, and I'm just fucking... Oh, and you're just fucking old, he says in front of the almost 40-year-old. And I'm decrepit. Okay, Gramps, why don't you go back to bed? Why don't you go to bed? Young Matt, well, young collective. Oh yeah, that makes sense. Nighttime me is more dramatic than daytime me. Interesting. Nighttime does this. No. Yes. You silly gooses. Yeah. Come on. There we go. Yeah. Yes, sleep. Ah, come on. But the scary things always happen. Yeah, it's hard to insist on sleep when they're like, but the nightmares? And it's not like you can really sit there and say, well, maybe this time there won't be any when it's really consistent. Take some ZQuil or similar? I experience both sleepwalking and sleep paralysis fairly often outside of just the normal nightmares. That's so scary. Sleep paralysis I have, and that's scary enough. HP up, speed down, and I feel stompy. Okay, it's Leo without the cool visual. I'll take it. Just something that'll knock you out. Sleep. Ugh. You have an anxiety pill that's a PRN, like, as needed. My mom told me a story about my sleepwalking where I just sat on the stairs and cried, and I was fully asleep. Like you're a fucking witch from the Left 4 Dead. As if so, that can help. I take my PRN anxiety pill for it. No. Now we need to get you some as needed anti-anxiety. All right, come here, you rat bastard. So slow that it's easy for it to catch up. Speed plus damage up. I've returned. I'm gonna do a Tainted Eden run now. Oof. Good luck. And sleep paralysis is sleep paralysis. I hate sleep paralysis. It's very frustrating, and I would prefer to have full control over my body. Lucid dreams / lucid nightmares occasionally. Damn. Lucid dreams are bad enough, but like a lucid nightmare. It's like, on the surface, it kind of sounds great. Like, oh, I can control the nightmare. It's a little more like I'm aware during the nightmare and I can kind of make choices. Okay, we're going to want to go with this one. Oh, shit. Well, that was only completely fucking you. All right, well, it's 3:20 anyway. I've been doing this 20 over the usual 3 hours. You need to get some doctor help with this. For now, though, I'll suggest what I tend to do. Try to do something mentally exhausting, but not physically exhausting. Something that'll force your brain to actually get sleep when you lay down because it's too tired to act out. Doing the equivalent of running your dog around the backyard to wear it out. A lucid nightmare is basically like when you become aware, but instead of giving you control or anything, your brain just conjures up the most horrifying things it can. Yep. It's not as empowering as you would want it to be. I bought Isaac a month ago now. I have 175 hours on it. Is that a lot of playtime for a month? Within my first month, I had around 400. So it's a normal amount of playtime for those of us who really enjoy Binding of Isaac. So don't feel bad about it. Just enjoy your game. But I, for now, have to get off, which is funny because this is around the time that I normally start a stream. But we did an early one today. Try and get more donations. Let's see, which is where my creature concepts come from. Oh. Looking forward to seeing more of those. Oh yeah, what's his name? See you tomorrow, Matthew. Yeah, see y'all then. Thank you for being here. Remember to like, comment, subscribe, donate, etc. I'll be on the Discord as usual. If you need me. And until next time, be kind to yourselves and others, and stay strong. Jimothy and the Pale One. Oof. Oof. Yeah. Sorry, I got shook. Yeah. Be kind to yourselves and others and stay strong out there, y'all. Night. Bye for now. Thanks for being